Simple Car Guy here, and as you can see, my BMW Z4 is on its OEM 17-inch wheels and not the sweet M4 wheels that I normally run on it. And that's for a good reason. Let me explain how I learned a very expensive lesson buying new tires online. A few years back, I installed these awesome 437M BMW wheels on my Z4, and I love how it made the car look. But of course, I had to install a couple of new tires as well, and at that time, I chose these Nitto NT A30 tires, summer tires, high-performance summer tires, which I really liked. Unfortunately, I ran over a shard of glass and caught one of these tires, and basically I was not able to find a replacement. Plus, you have to replace them in pairs. So, since it was not repairable, I had to get a new pair of summer tires. These tires I got online and paid a little over $300 for both of them. I thought I got a really good deal, and after I got them installed, I was very happy with the result. The car drove decently and they had good grip through the corners. Unfortunately, what I failed to realize at the time was that the production or the DOT date was already out of spec. To be clear, this is very much still a thing. I found a very similar example for sale right now at $162 per tire. But as you can see, the production date is from 2021. So these tires are already 3 years old and technically only have about 2 years of life left. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and official manufacturers suggest a tire is only 100% safe to use until it turns 5 or 6 years old. Anyway, that brings us to this year. This BMW Z4 is more of a summer car for me, so I don't drive it that much in the winter, especially if it's under 45 degrees outside. And well, it sat for about 2 months without being driven at all. A couple of weeks ago, though, I decided to take it out and get it cleaned up and ready for another season. But as soon as I hit 20 miles an hour, I noticed a horrible wobble. It was hard to tell at first where it came from, and it honestly felt like the entire car was shaking while driving, so it was a little bit difficult to troubleshoot. But after a while and some investigation, I finally got to the rear and saw these tires. It's incredible what I found. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Both of these tires are horribly deformed and cracked. Looks like both tires have dry rotted from the inside and gave way. Now I have these big bulges on the side. Both of them have this. This one's a lot worse actually. And there's a valley right down the middle of the tire. So as you can see, there's a huge difference between the edge and the middle of the tire. Clearly, both tires have plenty of tread left, and if it wasn't for the bulges, you can pass them for new. I'm just really surprised that these barely used tires are this damaged and this cracked now. Anyway, as you can imagine, I learned a big lesson here. Always check the DOT date on the tires before getting them installed. Even if the tires are brand new, they may not have that much time left in them. Of course, these tires are now very unsafe to use and drive on, so I will be replacing them with these sweet Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's and installing the entire package on my Z4 in just a couple of days. Unfortunately, these do run about $360 per tire, but I'm hoping this is the last time I have to install tires on this Z4 for years to come, and I'm super excited and looking forward to seeing the difference a high-performance tire like this can actually make to the driving experience. So the next day I packed up the wheels and tires and took them to the tire shop to get these tires swapped out. The installer mentioned that he's pretty sure the belts inside the tires have actually failed. Very sad to see for a tire with less than 500 miles on it, but lesson learned. Don't buy cheaper and almost out-of-date tires online. Instead of spending $700 once to buy the best tire you can get, I first spent $300 on the crappy tires, paid $100 to get them installed, and now had to spend another $100 to get rid of the crappy tires and install the proper tires. A $500 lesson, definitely learned, and a lot of wasted time. Anyway, as you can see, before installing, I gave the wheels and tires a quick wash inside and out, as it's hard to get to once on the car. Then I quickly got them installed thanks to the lug bolt to lug stud conversion I did a couple of years ago. One very noticeable difference already is that these feel much softer and almost sticky to the hand. Can't wait to take these out for a spin. In fact, let's do that now. And just look at this car now. Of course, I gave it a nice wash and it's definitely ready for its summer season. Isn't it looking so good? I am very excited to keep driving this car for now, what, 5 years, and it still looks amazing. Of course, the new wheels are now installed, looking good. The car's looking good. Let's get in and drive it and actually see how it feels. Of course, it's going to be that much better with the roof off, so let's do that now. Alrighty, let's go. Whoa. Man, this car just grips now. It's so much better. Turns out tires make a bigger difference than I imagined, and the car feels a lot more planted on the road and grips like never before. In fact, there's a corner right here, so what if we... Wow. As you can see, I've taken this car through a few corners under acceleration, and it's a very different animal now. It's very confidence inspiring. What an upgrade. I just can't imagine the tires would actually make this much difference. You know, I've always heard that the best upgrade to a car you can do is a good tire, but I never actually believed that until now. I can really feel the difference and can't wait for warmer weather to enjoy this car even more. This feels like a new car. This is so much fun. But anyway, have you had any hard lessons that you had to learn, just like I have learned in this video? Let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have learned, you know, over a few years or decades owning cars, and what does that look like for you? Anyway, I'm gonna keep driving this for a while, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh look, there's another corner. This is so much fun. I just feel like I'm in a race car now. I'm gonna be taking tires a lot more serious now. And another corner, grip, 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 and come through. I'm loving this.